So this is Star Wars: The Old Republic. Wait, no. This is Star Wars: The Old Republic. If you've never seen this game before, you might be confused because while the cinematics in this game and the cutscenes are very, very good, the gameplay looks a lot different. Now, it is still a Star Wars game, and you might say, well, that doesn't matter to me. The game still looks pretty good. So, I mean, why not try it out, right? And I would say that that would be a very good decision because while the gameplay looks like this and the cinematics look like this, the game itself is actually very, very fun. And you have a lot of laughs through your character storylines. And all of this sounds so good so far, right? However, there is one catch to this game. In order to access a lot of content like other MMOs out there, Star Wars The Old Republic has a subscription service. And while there is so much you can do while free to play, if you play every single class story or you want to play every single class story before you would consider subscribing, you run into problems. And they aren't the worst problems in the world, but you might just have to spend money before you can complete all the stories. Now, this is the part of the video where I am in game and I'm going to be going over some of the things that just made me want to subscribe. And so, the first thing I really want to talk to you about is your character slots. Now, when you start the game and you are a free to play character, you have four character slots. Now, if you look at the left side of your screen, you have eight different class stories. Now, that is kind of a bit of a problem because if you think about it, if you only have four character slots, how are you going to complete eight class stories? And this was kind of my first factor in deciding on maybe I should subscribe so that I can play them all. And so with the four character slots, I now have, as you can see, a whole bunch of Republic characters, but I have enough slots. I have 26 slots down here that I could fill up and definitely get through all eight class stories. Now, this is my main character. It's a Sentinel Jedi Consular, and as you can see, I'm level 80. I am a subscriber. I've maxed this character all the way out. Not in the gear level. I'm still at 287 out of, I think, 326 is maybe the highest you can get now, or 336 rather. And so the main thing I want to talk about here is this artifact authorization gear. Now, I don't have any purples just lying around here in my inventory. Actually, I do. Hold on. Let me pull up my character and pull up modding. This is a great example. So, in order to have this eviscerating red crystal that gives me plus 41 critical rating, you would have to have artifact authentication to be able to use this item. And that basically means that you either go to the cartel market and go over here to unlocks, and it should be right around here somewhere, artifact equipment authorization. Now, this is a 1,200 cartel coin item that is just for your character. And it's kind of unfortunate because this is roughly, obviously it's slightly different depending on games, but roughly let's say around $12. Now you might have to spend more to get it, more less to get it. I mean, I have 1,000 cartel coins. It wouldn't cost me much at all to get it at this point. A lot of these are just built up from legacy tokens. Not legacy tokens, but from upgrading my legacy and doing things inside the game that just gives you free cartel coins. And yes, when I go unsubscribed, I could buy this on all my characters. That would be a lot of money. And that's one way that they get you, because while it's 1,200 cartel coins here per character, in reality, with your $15 that you could spend per month, you get it on every single character. And you don't only get the artifact authentication to be able to wear Masterwork gear and purple gear and use lightsaber crystals and basically everything in the game. You also get the expansions, getting to a point where this character was completely finished. There was no more I could do on this character. I had no more story to go through. I could do some side missions on some planets and get some more XP, but the problem was I was maxed on XP. So basically, all I could do was 10 PvP matches a week on this character. Or, do a little bit of conquest here and there and help my guild out, which of course I do. And it's a little unfortunate, but I was in a spot where I didn't want to finish another character. I wanted to know the story. I wanted to see the rest of the story from Jay Spiel's perspective. This Jedi Sentinel Consular who I've played through the entire story with so far as, and it really hooked me. And I do think it was the best decision I've made in a little while on playing any kind of video game. It's Star Wars The Old Republic has actually brought me so much joy, especially in a time where nobody really knows, but I don't feel that great right now. I've had a lot of things in the last 6 months come up in my life and cause me a lot of problems, more physically than anything, but it also brings on a lot of mental problems when you're not able to do a lot of things. And when you're able to play a game and enjoy something you've loved since you were a kid, it really did a ton for me. And if you've never subscribed to this game, would I recommend that you subscribe to Star Wars The Old Republic? If you have the funds to do so, and you have $15 you can spend for at least 1 month, I think you should. If you don't have the money, then play 4 characters and stretch that out as long as you can. Play an hour or two a day, or as much as you want to play a day on all 4 character slots you can, and just get them all the way through the story. It'll take you probably 2 months. And that is plenty of time to hopefully build up a little bit of income or do some chores around the house, get some money, and be able to spend the money to subscribe for 1 month. I think it is more than worth it. You get so much from it. And I really, really hope that if you've never subscribed, you subscribe for 1 month. Now, this is not promotional. They have not asked me to do anything. Obviously, who knows me? I'm a nobody. But I am somebody that really enjoys this game, especially down to its core and its humor and the companions. And I really do believe that this is the best game I have played in a long time. And I really think a lot of you will have the same opinions on this if you actually give it a shot and put some time into it. This game is actually quite amazing, and I really hope you guys give it a shot. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.